Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. My name is yoadrian. Today, we're going to be showing off the brand new uniforms in Emergency Uniforms Pack Law and Order 8.0. Basically, this is kind of like the law enforcement side of things. There is another one, Serve and Rescue, I believe, Serve and Rescue. We'll actually go ahead and show that off in the second video this week. But as you can see here, we're stationed right in my bathroom. Perfectly lined up with the mirror so you guys can see what the back of the uniforms look like. But basically, if you don't know what Emergency Uniforms Pack or EUP is, basically you can create a multiplayer model in single player, kind of base it off of yourself, kind of like what you would do whenever you first set up LSPDFR 0.4, but except this was before whenever you had like skin control and all that. This was way before the character creation in LSPDFR. But one of the best parts is that if you do use your 0.4 character, or you already made one, you threw EUP in, you don't have to fully make a new character, because you can actually use this character with EUP, which is really, really nice. Or if you even want to, you can create another character with EUP. That's up to you. You can create male or female. Same thing with the LSPDFR 0.4 configurator. But let's go ahead and hop right into this video. We're just going to show off the male characters. I do have female characters as well, but it's basically going to look the exact same way, just maybe a few different features here and there on the uniforms. So we're just kind of going to show off the male uniforms. But as you can see here, we're going to open up the menu. If you guys did have the older EUP menu, you will notice that there's a little bit more changes. Looks a lot nicer in my opinion. Like, I love the blue on the EUP in the background and whatnot. And then as you can see here, we don't actually have accessories. So if you were on EUP 4.0, I believe, whatever the older one was, you had characters, wardrobe, accessories, and then EUP Law and Order, Serve and Rescue. We don't actually have accessories anymore. So, first things first, create a character. I don't actually have an EUP character because I'm using my LSPDFR 0.4 character. Like I said, it all works the same. So you can create a new character, multiple characters actually. Wardrobe, basically what wardrobe is, you kind of set what you want to wear and whatnot. I decided to go with that. We're going to go with that. I don't know how to do the textures in this bad boy. But yeah, you can create like different things. Do it basically, search what you want for, I guess got to scroll through everything. Kind of a pain in the ass, but that's kind of how GTA works. Let's just go ahead and leave it right with that. Let's actually go right into what the main video is for. Law and Order. Now, there actually is a little bit more departments than there was in the older EUP menu, more selections and whatnot. So as you can see here, we got a whole bunch of other ones. Let's actually go into LSPD real quick. And if also you do remember, in the older EUP menu, you had like male LSPD long sleeve, short sleeve, raincoat, etc., etc., etc. Now, as you can see, they're kind of classified. As you can see, they're kind of classified. They actually have more of a description as to what they are. So let's go ahead and hop into Class A LSPD, which is basically your normal LSPD officer, long sleeve with a tie. One thing I have noticed with the EUP, with this EUP belt though, is they did add a taser, which is really, really nice. I don't believe they actually had a taser in 4.0. I think it's 4.0. I do apologize if I'm saying it wrong, but I believe it's 4.0. But in the older version, I don't believe they had a taser. So this actually looks really, really nice. But as you know, we can also make your own custom duty belts, which I actually do not have in at the moment. So we're going to have to roll with the default duty belts. But then we come over here to Class B. So this would be like your long sleeve officer, but you do lose a tie. And you gain a microphone or a radio. When we come down to Class C, same thing, except short sleeve version. And then same thing here, you got yourself a jacket. Then you got your microphone out there on your chest instead of on your shoulder there, or on your side. Winter uniform, basically basic winter uniform. No hat though. They might actually have an LSPD beanie. I'm not 100% sure though, but they might. Then raincoat, which actually looks pretty cool. It's actually part of a brand new thing. It's a raincoat, a little bit of high visibility on the bottom there with the green, but it actually looks pretty nice. The LSPD sitting in the background, then it says police on the side there. It actually does look really, really nice, and you have your Los Santos County hat, which you probably want to change to an LSPD hat. And then you have LSPD motor unit, long sleeve, as you can see here, got different patches and whatnot. With the helmet, short sleeve. Basically, you're losing the tie. No radio on this one, unfortunately, which you can probably throw in with the in the wardrobe settings if you know what setting it's under. believe it's accessory. I'm not 100% sure though. And then Class C will be like your short sleeve. There's a bicycle uniform, completely different patches, completely different uniform. Now, in my opinion, and I can't really tell if this is a polo or not, but it looks like a polo, but it also looks like kind of like a dress shirt type thing. In my opinion, I would have thought for a bicycle uniform you'd use a polo, but I mean it does kind of look like a polo, but it also could kind of look like one of the regular dress shirts. I don't know. And you also have like a LSPD suit, which is like your LSPD detective type thing, as well as a regular detective, which is kind of cool because they actually threw in other magazines for it, which they didn't have before in EUP for the detective, which I think is pretty cool how they actually integrated that as well. Because I mean, if you're a detective, you're gonna want extra magazines just in case, because you'll be working crime scenes more than anything. So just in case something does come up, you have the extra ammo and stuff to help protect you and get the bad guy and whatnot. Then we also have detective vest, which I thought this was going to be like a regular vest. I didn't realize it was going to be a bulletproof vest. But as you can see here, it's got police on the back. You got your handcuffs and your firearm, and your extra mags and your badge. That's basically it for detective. Windbreaker, basically just kind of like a regular raincoat. I want to say, not a raincoat, but like kind of like a raincoat. I want to say. Then you have Detective Winter, which kind of looks pretty cool. Like, honestly, I like this uniform. I really do. I might use this one when I do my... actually, no, I can't do it because that's 0.3. So I might use this uniform here in a detective patrol soon. I don't know. I kind of like it. We got LSPD Task Force. Now, this is probably one that I'll be using a lot as well. Got that thin blue line patch on the bulletproof vest there. The badge hitting on a chain on like a necklace. Police. LSPD Gang Task Force. It's really cool. I like that. I kind of hope you can actually change the shirt underneath instead of it being like a gray, kind of like a polo. Not really a polo, like a gray dress shirt type thing, but maybe like a regular t-shirt. Then we have your K9 Class B uniform. I thought they would have a Class A for it, but not really. So just Class B. Different patches. It's completely whole different uniform. Officer name is Buster. You got your badge down there in the duty belt, which is kind of weird, but I thought the badge would be like up on the chest area, but I guess you can keep it on the duty belt as well. And then you have Class C, same thing, short sleeve. Now this one's going to be one that I'm kind of on the fence about. I mean, dirt bike patrol for LSPD. I don't really know too many places LSPD could do like a dirt bike patrol other than the beach. So, but I mean, it does look pretty cool. I gotta admit, it does look pretty cool, but I feel like this would be something more for like Blaine County to do instead of Los Santos Police Department. But I might try to figure something out with like a dirt bike or an ATV or something. I don't know. We'll try to see if we can locate or figure something out. Then we have full riot gear, same vest, full riot gear. Looks pretty sweet. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I actually do like this new update that they had going on. It took me a little bit to kind of mess with it, get used to it, and look at the different uniforms and whatnot. So this ain't my first rodeo looking at these. So. But yeah, like I said, we're going to go through all of them. And if you guys do see any uniforms you liked in this video, you can go ahead and comment them down below, and we will try to integrate them into a patrol. Here's your SWAT uniform, bigger than the riot gear. But I love the radio it's got up there on the, like your shoulder type thing. I really like that. I really, really do like that. There's your SWAT officer. Got a pilot as well. I'm going to try to do a couple different helicopter episodes. Just because I haven't done one in a long time, and I'm just kind of feeling a helicopter patrol. That is basically your LSPD uniform. Let's go down to Los Santos Sheriff's Department. And same thing here. It's going to be the exact same uniform as last time with your LSSD, kind of based off the Los Angeles Sheriff's Office. You got your Class B, which loses the hat, adds a mic or a radio. Class C, same thing with the badge. Jacket. Same kind of jacket. As you can see, the badge kind of looks like it's clipping through when it's on the side here, but it's really not. But the badge does look really bent if you're looking at it straight on. And then like there, it looks like it's really floating. Yeah, but here's a high vis, same thing. Basically same officer, just got a high visibility jacket, and it adds the white stripes and then the word sheriff on the back. The winter uniform. Looks cool also. I might try to do this too, but I don't know how many winter patrols I'm going to do here recently, since winter's almost over, it's coming into spring, but maybe I'll try to sneak in a couple winter episodes throughout the summer. We'll see though. We have LSP or the LSSD raincoat, which this one's my favorite raincoat. I kind of wish the LSPD one was like this. I like this raincoat so much better because it's all like neon green, which is one of my favorite colors, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, neon green. So I really do like this uniform, but as you can kind of see, there's some clipping down there towards the end, unless that's just a zipper. I don't know. It looks either like it's clipping or it's just a zipper. Then you have LSSD motorcycle. Do that. Loser tie. Basically, same thing, short sleeve. Then you got your Los Santos Sheriff bicycle uniform, which the white polo. You got your shorts there and sneakers. It's pretty cool. Then you have Los Santos Harbor Patrol. So next time we do a harbor patrol, I'm actually going to use this ped, but we're going to be harbor police. So it's actually kind of different because I think they have port police and they have harbor patrol, which I'm assuming is the same thing. It's just sheriff's office can do it as well as the port police, and Los Santos police can as well. But here's a look at the suit we got going on for your detective. Then your detective vest. So yeah, he does wear the sheriff vest. Windbreaker. It's gonna be the kind of like, you kind of look like a corner, honestly, with this one. You really do. You look just like a corner, and then it says county sheriff on the back. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Then you have your detective wintertime, which honestly doesn't look pretty bad. It's got that little like Carhartt jacket going on, even though it says bigness on the zipper there. It kind of looks like a little Carhartt jacket. So I wonder if someone can actually retexture that into a Carhartt, because that'd look pretty cool. Then you have your sheriff task force, which I'll probably use in this uniform a lot as well, just because it looks awesome. And you have your K9 Class B, Officer Brandt, K9 Class C, same uniform, just loses the sleeves. Dirt Bike Patrol. Now this one looks pretty badass. I love the Los Santos Sheriff Dirt Bike Patrol uniforms, the green and everything. That just looks badass. Even if I do one for Blaine County, I'm probably going to use this one because that just looks awesome. Then you have your riot gear, the Los Santos County Sheriff. You have your SWAT uniform, which looks pretty cool too. I love the green it's got going on. You got a pilot uniform as well. It basically kind of looks like the LSPD uniform, except the patches are different and whatnot. And that is your LSSD. This is your SAHP, based off of California Highway Patrol. And if you guys don't know, EUP is also really customizable, so you can always switch out your uniforms with different EUP uniforms. Some of them actually add on to it, so you don't have to mess with your different officers. Some of them actually overwrite your officers, so this one could probably be like, I don't know, Illinois State Police, Minnesota State Police, etc., etc., etc. Here's Class C, same thing, lose a hat, gain a radio. Class C, and Class C, short sleeve, and the radio moves, which kind of caught me off guard. Then we have your commercial vehicle enforcement, Class B, and then same thing, just losing the sleeves there with Class C. And you have your jacket, which looks pretty nice. I like this jacket. I don't know if it's really high visibility or not. It kind of looks like it will with the white stripes in the back there, but I don't know. And you have like your winter uniform. Now, I've never actually seen a CHP winter uniform, so I don't know if this is like 100% legit, but I do kind of like the way it looks. Here's your raincoat, which same thing, kind of wish LSPD's raincoat was like this, but not complaining. Then here's your SHP chips uniform. Same thing, using a tie. Uniform looks different, but you're just losing a tie. Class C, short sleeve. Here's your SHP, CHP K9 uniform. And then same thing, losing your sleeves. Inspector, which is somewhat of like a detective, I want to say. Inspector vest. And you have windbreaker, which I swear to God looks like a dang corner. Legit looks like a corner. You have your Inspector Wintertime, which looks a lot like a freaking robber if you wasn't wearing that police vest. And you got your SHP Task Force, which I never knew SAHP would have a gang task force, but we might try that out here soon. And you have your riot gear, SWAT uniform, which this one looks different, I want to say. It looks different, but I kind of like it, honestly. It looks kind of more like an army, like a military style uniform rather than like a state police style, which is pretty cool. So definitely this one will be used in the video as well. And then we have your pilot uniform. And that is it for SAHP. SASP, which I believe is San Andreas State Park. Yep, Ranger, SASP, San Andreas State Parks. There's your Ranger uniform. Looks nice. Definitely going to be definitely gonna be a park ranger here soon. Here's your uniforms for, what did we gain here? We lost a tie, gained a microphone, same thing as normal. And then short sleeve, San Andreas State Park's lifeguard as well. It's kind of same thing, losing a tie, gaining a radio, short sleeve. And then here's a State Park's jacket. Here's a winter uniform and a lifeguard winter uniform. Now, I don't know why you would need a lifeguard in the wintertime, because normally like pools and like places to swim are closed during the wintertime. So I don't really know why you would need a lifeguard in the wintertime. That's just one of those uniforms that I don't understand. Ranger I understand because you could do some ice fishing, but lifeguard I don't know. I just don't understand that one. Blaine County, Class A, same Blaine County uniform as the older one, just kind of updated a little bit. You can see the patch looks a little bit brighter and a little bit bigger than it did on the older EUP. And the same thing here, you're losing your hat, gaining a radio, which is all probably customizable in the wardrobe settings. You can gain your radio back. Class C, short sleeve, high visibility jacket. We don't actually have a regular jacket. Oh yeah, we do. We do have a regular jacket. We have your winter uniform. You can see it from the back there. Try to position this so you guys can see the duty belt. Same thing with your high raincoat, high visibility, neon green. Then you have your motorcycle patrols. Same thing, losing a tie. And then your short sleeve bicycle uniform, which I never really do too many Blaine County Sheriff bicycle patrols. I don't really know where you could do a bicycle patrol other than like the mountain areas or like the parks and whatnot. Then you have your harbor patrol as well, which not too many Blaine County Sheriff Office would be at the harbor, unless you're not really at the port. I mean, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Then you have your detective with the vest, with the windbreaker. And you have your detective in the wintertime. You have your Blaine County Task Force, where he's got his firearm on the the vest there, the bulletproof vest. You have your canine officer, which that patch looks like it's literally just drawn on. You have your riot gear, looks pretty nice. SWAT uniform, and your pilot uniform. Then you also have a vintage. Yes, we actually have vintage deputies now, which is awesome. I actually like this. It's older style Blaine County, so if you have like an older style BCSO pack you want to use, this will definitely be perfect for you. And then same thing, you losing a tie, not gaining a radio, short sleeve, and you got a vintage jacket as well. So that's actually really one of the cooler things about this EUP. Then you have vintage coat, vintage motorcycle as well. You actually do lose the deputy that you had back in the older EUP, where you had the kind of like the polo and the jeans on. You do lose that deputy, unfortunately, but you do gain in a vintage deputy, which I think is one of the cooler things about it. So definitely going to be using this BCSO one here in the near future. Then you have your FIB, your suit, FIB agent, which mags, and your firearm, which I don't think I'll ever actually use this one, just because I've never actually seen something like that before, and I feel like that'd be a pain in the complete ass to do. Then you have your FIB response, which if you ever saw this like to show criminal minds and whatnot, looks similar to that. FIB windbreaker, which that badge looks like it's literally just patched, not like painted on. You have your winter, your FIB field agent, you have your task force, then you have your FIB or FBI police, and then basically the same thing, losing a tie with the radio, and then your short sleeve. Then you also have an ATU uniform, which is like going for like your bank robberies, bank heists, like really high risk situations. DOA, the Drug Administration, I want to say. I don't know. I've never really gotten down to what DOA means. I feel like it's got something to do with drugs, but I don't know. Like, I looked it up one time and I just completely forgot what it was. So here's kind of like your agents and whatnot. But I remember last time I did something with like a drug unit, I used the DOA uniform. So I don't know. Department something. I don't know. Unless it's something in GTA's like made up thing, but I think it's got something to do with the drug unit. I'm not 100% sure. Then you have your news police, which is like top of the line police. I don't know, top of the line. What would news be? God, I don't know. It's something. I just can't picture it right now. I'm just like drawing a blank with these last two. But then like your Class A short sleeve, or long sleeve, Class C is short sleeve, and then you just have that vest on. You got your suit with an American flag badge on there, which is kind of cool, or patch I want to say, or button's what I want to say. Man, I'm just drawing blanks tonight. You have your field agent, windbreaker, winter, Class A, Class B, Class C. We have border patrol. Okay, so it might be like CBP kind of sort of thing. So we actually have border patrol now. You have Noose, which is like your tactical response unit. You have Male with the Juggernaut. And basically that is Noose. So that's kind of like your top of the line, like Homeland Security, Border Patrol, whatnot. Noose, Homeland Security, that's what it is. That's what it is. DOA, I still don't know what that is. IAA, which I don't really know what IAA is either. I feel like it's some sort of like made up GTA thing, but I know it's something. It's got a real life counterpart, but I just can't picture what it is. And you have your military police for the Air Force. I kind of wish they had like U.S. Army, like Army or whatchamacallit, like Marines police and stuff like that. But here's San Andreas Department of Corrections. So here's that one, Class A, Class B, Class C. You have a jumpsuit as well for like when you're inside the prison. Then you have a CRT as well for corrections, which hopefully it doesn't get to that, but sometimes you never know. You really never know. Then you have your LSIA, which is your airport police, Los Santos International Airport, which is also new because it's got new patches and everything. There's a radio, short sleeve, as well as a winter uniform. PAP, which Port of Los Santos. Okay. Port Authority Police. Basically, you got your same thing. Your radio, short sleeve. You got motorcycles for Port of Los Santos as well. Then you have Harbor Police as well, and then a winter uniform. So, basically kind of like the same thing we've been kind of looking at. RHPD, Rockford Hills Police Department. So there's a couple different new agencies in this as well. So as you can see, basically you're going through the same thing. You got long sleeve, then you have your long sleeve without a tie. Sometimes they add a radio, sometimes they don't. And then Class C will be like your short sleeve. And you have Del Perro, I believe. Yep, Del Perro Police Department. Which, check out these uniforms though. They look really cool. I like the Del Perro patch on there. So if you guys want to do like different, like Rockford Hills or Del Perro or Sandy Shores Police, you guys actually have them. Well, actually, you don't have Sandy Shores or Paleto Bay. So Rockford Hills and Del Perro is like the only two other agencies we have for this pack. Like I said, that being said, you can always throw in different EUP settings as well. Sometimes they'll overwrite, sometimes they're add-ons, so you can add on something else. I'm going to try to figure out that whole custom beat thing so we could try to throw in some add-on peds for like Sandy Shores, Paleto Bay, etc., etc., etc. But I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. If you know Realism Dispatch Enhanced did it did it automatically for you, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to learn. But I'm going to try to learn it, and we'll have a video of how to do it, like a tutorial video for you guys. But I hope you guys did enjoy these uniforms. Hit that like button if you did. Like I said, if you see any of these uniforms that you like, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. So, like, let's say you wanted CSAHP class, I don't know, let's do SHP class C CVE. Type that down in the comments below, and I'll try to do a patrol with that uniform, or at least try to match it to a patrol that I can do with that uniform. But yeah, I also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, join the Discord server. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys have an awesome week. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.